And I thought sure that we would get some rain today. But such is not the case. Maybe some of you did a little bit further south of us. But as far as here in Bowling Green, eh, didn't really do anything. And I'm a little miffed about it. It was like it was supposed to, bring us a little bit of rain. And I think some of you probably down around the Cumberland Plateau picked up something today. But where I sit here at the airport, zip, zero, nada. It's just frustrating. And the problem is this pattern is going to continue. More on that in just a moment. Looks like we're going to have to break out the sprinklers. R&R controls, no matter the weather, they are there to serve you. They are there to make sure you've got heating, you've got cooling, you've got air circulating. Sometimes all you need is just some air to circulate and just make things better. Sometimes the air doesn't need to be cooled necessarily, nor does the air need to be warmed necessarily. Sometimes you just need the air to blow through your office, your house, wherever you may be. And if your system is not doing that adequately, then that's another reason to call R&R controls because they can get the air moving. They can make it move. They can almost control the weather inside. They're that good. And the thing is that they can come to your house, they can come to your place of business. They can take a look around and they can say, "You know what? You know what's holding you back here? This thing or that thing. What if we redesigned what you have to make it more efficient and with enough air?" Think about this. This is kind of a weather thing. With enough air circulating in your house or in your office, you may not need to use the air conditioner or the heat as much as you do. Therefore, you save money. They know how to do this, and they use the latest technology to make that happen. So give them a call. R&R Controls, 270-777-2024. That's R&R Controls, 270-777-2024. R&R Controls, never be without. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Right in your face. I am so sorry about that. Still making some adjustments, as you can see. The one more part that I need, I'm going to have to wait till Monday before it gets here. But in the meantime, um, I will continue to. There we go. That's a little bit better. I don't want to be so much in your face. You're like, oh my God. Anyway, Chris Allen, here is a look at your Saturday weather, 270 weather for the 270 area code and beyond. Okay. So some of you did pick up rain today, others did not. We did not here in Bowling Green. Zero precipitation, and we hit a high of 90. And I said, a few days ago that it's very likely that there may be times when we do reach 90, but 95, 97, 98, those kind of temperatures, the hottest day, 99 a few days ago, I don't think we're going to do that. Now, a 90 or a 91 every once in a while for the next couple of weeks. Yeah. So today we did reach 90, and it was only because we did not get rain and we didn't see that many clouds. There were a few clouds out there, but not that many. But the cold front that we've been waiting on is about to push through. There is a small chance that somebody still could see a shower this evening as that cold front comes through. But then after this evening, mm, it's going to go away. Rain chances, that is. And then we're going to talk about deroute, deroute, drought. Yeesh. Yeah, it's already trying to start. There's a look at radar here as of 6:57 p.m. on this Saturday evening. Most of the rain showers have been over toward the Cumberland Plateau, as you can see, Monticello, Middlesboro to Corbin to Big Stone Gap State Park, then over toward Kingsport, Tennessee, Knoxville, getting some pretty good thunderstorms right now, and then all the way down to Chattanooga. Now, the front, by the way, there still may be a little hope for something because I want to show you this. The cold front is still back here. Okay. So as this cold front continues to push south and east, we still could get something this evening. But if you're expecting a lot of rain, and I told you this last week, I told you this yesterday, if you were watching News 40. I did not do one of these updates last night. I couldn't. So I'm doing an update tonight. Sometimes it just happens. I can't do it, but I'm doing it tonight. But I did mention on TV yesterday that if you're expecting a lot of rain out of this system, forget about it. It's just not going to happen. This is a somewhat moisture starved system. It will bring us the cooler air, the less humid air, but it's not going to bring us very much in the way of actual measurable rainfall. Okay. You should be here, Chris. Sherry Harris. Well, Sherry, where is here? Are you getting rain? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're getting rain? Wherever here is, tell me where here is so we'll all know. So just get in the chat and tell me where here is. But there you go. Rain is to our south and east. We may get a little tonight as the cold front passes through, but beyond that, not much is happening. Okay. Here is a look at the drought monitor. And as you can see, the drought is starting to spread. Now, it's not a serious drought yet. It is in a period of flux, if you will. The yellows here indicate, like on the scale, abnormally dry. Where you start to see some of these tan colors, like over in Casey County, Pulaski County, Russell, and then down toward Wayne County. Those tan shaded counties, that's a D1 moderate drought. And we've got some of that in the western part of the state. You're in Bowling Green. We are not in a drought situation. We're just really, really dry. And you can look around and look at yards, maybe your own yard, and tell that it's really, really dry. Um, so yeah, that's a problem. What is this? Sarah Lynn Garman watching from Edmonton. Okay, thank you. Did you get any rain? By the way, Edmonton is in a abnormally dry situation. Um, Irene Spencer, who's chiming in. Glenn's Fork. Okay, Barbara Pickens Smith, watching from Albany. You got some rain earlier today, and you need it because you're in that yellow, abnormally dry situation there. But I'm still waiting to hear from Sherry Harris. You should be here, Chris. Where is here? I just need to know where here is. There's Peggy watching from T-ville. You need some rain in T-ville. Okay. Who's this? Gary. Got a good rain in Russell Springs. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Now, I went with my friend Danny. A lot of y'all know Danny, DW from Glasgow, my road buddy. We went to Gallatin, Hendersonville, that area today, and it looked like it came a flood. Well, not a flood, but the roads were wet down there. And I'm like, crap, where's our rain? Everywhere but here. I know. It's disappointing. Let's take a look at Kentucky mesonet temperatures. Some somewhat rain cooled air to the southeast, upper 70s to around 80. Here in Bowling Green, 80 to 82. Upper 70s, mid and upper 70s to near 80. How hot did it get today, or how warm? Not really hot. I don't see a 90. Do you? 90, 90? Surging? 90? I know it made 90 here at the airport. 90? 90? Oh, there's a 90. Cadiz. Trigg County made it to 90 at that Kentucky mesonet site. But that was it, except for the airport here in Bowling Green. We officially hit 90. How about rainfall since midnight? Nothing around here. But as you get over toward the Cumberland Plateau, in some of those places that many of you have gone into the chat room and have let me know, from Edmonton to T-ville to Burkesville to southern Adair and over to Russell County, Albany, Clinton County, Wayne County, Pulaski County. That's where the rain was. And then some of it went down into middle Tennessee. I know because as soon as I went from out of Allen County into Sumner County, Tennessee, which would be the Gallatin area in Hendersonville, they had rain. But Scottsville, you didn't get any of it. Franklin, you didn't get any of it. Ugh, so doggone frustrating. Winds right now are coming out of the north at about 5 to 10, evidence of the incoming cold front, which will be through here a little bit later. So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It is going to cool us down. That part of it is going to happen. The rain part of it is not going to happen. I know, I'm disappointed too. All right, here we go with the maps. And there's our little disturbance that touched off some of the showers and the thunderstorms that you are seeing right now over towards Somerset and Albany, Russell Springs, Jamestown area, east of Nashville. But here comes the cold front. And as I showed you on radar, there's a couple of light returns of light rain showers along that cold front. Now, that front will be here tonight. And since we will be losing daytime heating, which we already are, we're getting close to sunset. There's not going to be a whole lot of energy to pop thunderstorms and some decent rainfall. We're just, whatever we get is not going to be much. Here we go into the overnight hours. There could be some fog that forms tonight and early tomorrow morning. If you did pick up rain today, you're likely to see some fog tomorrow morning. Here's Sunday morning with the fog. Rain pushes east, cooler air taking over, less humid air into Sunday afternoon. Sunday night's going to feel nice. Temperatures falling into the 50s. 50s. Yes. Monday, beautiful. Upper 70s to about 80. Um, oh, we don't have any. We've got some data missing there. This is Monday afternoon, but it says data is missing. Yeah. Let's see if I can reload it. Oh, there it is. No, that's not right. This is Saturday or Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Okay, now we're cooking. Monday night, rain approaches from the west, but very slowly. Now, I will tell you that toward the middle and the end of next week, rain chances will be going up. Slowly, though. This is Tuesday morning. This is Wednesday. High pressure, of course. Bully, high pressure, big wall, keeping back any of the rain. What we've got to do is change this upper pattern. For us to get beneficial rain, we got to get these continual blocking, bullied, high pressure centers out of the way. And the problem is the way the upper air patterns are behaving right now. We get these high pressure centers moving in and they just sit here and continually keep us from getting beneficial rain. That's the problem. Until that changes, we're not going to get the kind of rain we need. Here's Thursday. The high pressure center does move into West Virginia, allowing some of this rain out west to come our direction. Friday, we start to see scant chances of rain, but here comes I don't want to use the word robust, but here is a little more potent, if you will, storm system moving out of Texas and Oklahoma. As this high pressure ridge moves away, then by late next week, and it doesn't show it here, but I think we are looking at some better rain chances. But we're going to have to wait most of next week before we get it. That's the problem. Here is the quantitative precipitation forecast over the next 7 days. Look who's going to get the rain. It is right there in the middle of the country. Kansas, Oklahoma, southwestern corner of Missouri, and the western half of Arkansas. Notice, look at this hole. Look at that white hole there. That's us. That's the 270. No rain. That's a problem. All the big rains are going to be back to the west for the next 7 days. Ugh. We got a hole right here. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like a hole. You know what I mean? Feeling like a hole. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. You missed that, don't you? No, I don't either. Come on, man. It's a hole. It's a hole. Gotta do something about the hole. All right. Let's go to the National Hurricane Center. Now, Aaron is gone. Way up. Way up. North Atlantic, dissipating, falling apart. We do have a new system, Tropical Storm Fernand. It's not Fernandad or Fernandad. Of course, they've got to make pronunciation of these names awfully complicated. Well, we just want to make sure that everyone in the world and every name possible gets represented as a hurricane. Yeah, but come on. Come on, man. Fernand. Why can't you just make it Fernadad? Because that makes more sense than Fernand. And to anybody named Fernand out there, I am so sorry. I'm like Johnny Cash, the boy named Sue. Why couldn't you? It clicked off on me again, didn't it? It did. I'm sorry. And it's like, why can't you just be named Bill or George or whatever? Yeah. Okay. So you lost my picture again. See the black dot? Yeah. I'm sorry. Something is making it click off. I got to figure out what that is. But I'll keep going like I did the other night. Going to keep going until I get that new piece of hardware in, and that should keep this from happening. I should have remembered from the other night this happened. Okay. It's not that I don't want you to see me, and I know you want to see me. I know because I've had lots of women write from all over the world that they want to see my face, and I am so sorry that I'm disappointing you right now. All the lovely ladies who oh Lord, if I couldn't joke about this stuff, I would just be miserable. Okay, here's a here is a look at the next 10 days, the blender showing hope as far as temperatures. 80s, mid 80s tomorrow behind the cold front. Look at the upper 70s. They are coming. Some of you will only make upper 70s on Monday, but certainly Tuesday, Wednesday, and near 80 Thursday. And then we go back into the low to kind of mid 80s for much of next week, the final few days of August and the beginning of September. And then we go into Labor Day weekend after that, and it's still going to be pretty comfortable. There's the 7-day forecast. Notice the lack of rain. Yes. Next best chance, maybe Friday, but more likely next Saturday. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm not going to try to come back and fill in the black hole there. This whole podcast has been about holes. First, it was a hole where we on the map, we're the ones not getting rain. There's a hole there, and then the hole right here, the black hole, where you can't see my face. So anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening. Hopefully, I will off on me tomorrow. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching 270 Weather, sponsored by R&R Controls. Never be without.